I'm out here with one of my running buddies, Alicia, who I've been on many harebrained adventures, and we are in the middle of California right now. I'm actually pretty excited because we're with Steve Holman here, who is the race director, along with Trason, of a 50-miler, 100K, and a
50K.
50K,
yeah.
100K, and 50-mile race. And we are going to go and mark some of this course. And one of the really cool things is it is on the Western States Trail. So we've also got the Run Go app, which Alicia is going to be using to mark our course and make sure we're on the right trail. So it's a little bit of a crazy day. We don't know how it's all going to work, but adventure does await. On a Jeep road, a bit of a fire road. There's a few turns here and there, and Alicia's app is giving us the corners, but we've also got the directions from Steve, which are helpful.
Kind of like old story time. Turn left on the Jeep road. Always turn right. It's just as good as a paper map, right? Hey, Mom!
Maybe better. I think this is the section where they said it was going to be steep downhill running.
We're like, yeah, no worries.
And it is. Totally not technical, but possibly a bit slippery.
I hope there's a boat slide though.
Yeah, in the rain it would be interesting.
I wanted to learn from Digital Realm right now. And she's like, oh, it's like totally in touch, and like when you're ready, you're like, there's always something they can do. And so like, yeah, doesn't have a whole like,
So we are on a long downhill stretch on a bit of a slidey Jeep road. A lot of ups and downs for drainage, but descending straight into the canyon, so we're losing a lot of vertical quickly, which I'm sure we'll be gaining back since we're going back the same way. We'll see if it's as steep going back up.
great stretch.
We just passed the Western States Trail again, and this is the app. It was pre-mapped without actually running it.
Craig mapped this from Vancouver. He was too lazy to actually do the 100K run, and he wanted to kill us.
So this red section was not supposed to be on the course, but we were on trail. So I think we need to cross twice this trail and then come back. So we're on a Jeep road, which is probably not as steep.
So this is us, the red.
Yeah.
And this is Craig trying to kill us, telling us to go that way.
So this is why it's nice to actually get out and put boots on ground and do these kind of things. And you can see a good bit of sweat. It is pretty darn warm out here. So basically,
we'll be sending this to Craig, and then we'll correct so the new route will take us this way, and it'll tell people to go that way.
And then the race will have a proper map as well. So This is good. So this is the bridge at El Dorado. The water is beautiful. It's almost worth going for a swim. Doesn't look deep enough to jump, unfortunately. But a little bit of a tricky spot. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Blue sky, trees. So far, if you're going to pick a race, in terms of scenery, this course is pretty damn good. Oh, look at that. I see Western States flagging. But it depends on which way this goes. So this is Montreal flagging from Western States. So this is the Western States course. Single track, more or less steady uphill. Compared to Vancouver running, it is absolutely not technical. But there is definitely elevation and some ascent and descent that will be an integral part of probably any run out here. Still working our way up. There are these canyons and switchbacks, which are actually pretty beautiful. There's a pretty good straight down drop there, and then up the other way, it's more or less straight up. So the trail has just been etched into the hillside. Beautiful.
That's where we came from.
Here's where we started our loop here. So El Dorado Canyon, 2.5 down. All uphill from there. Let me see. 3,500 feet. It's roughly a 1,300 foot ascent from the canyon down there. It's beautiful. Just a lined trail the whole way up. So now we run back along the fire road for a ways, and then along the road and back up to Anne's place, where we'll reconnect and then go to a different section of the course. So far, a lovely day. We're coming up to Michigan Bluff area, and this is a little marker. There's these Western Straight trail markers, and then a whole history lesson here. Michigan Bluff to Last Chance Trail. Wow.
Oh, look, there's an upcoming event here. What is this? Oh, I haven't heard of that. Hey, Carrie, do you know what that is?
No, but
Sounds crazy.
Yeah. Nobody. And oh, we do have the sheriff here at Anne's place, which unfortunately somebody just broken into, so they're probably dealing with that right now. But we will stop and refuel.
I love the sheriff.
Sheriff is awesome.
Turning the doorbell?
Nah.
That someone's been here. Because when Bodine was living on it, he was living way over, he brought a trailer.
So I'm getting a shower at Anne's place right now, except it's not like a normal one. It's been non-stop since we got here. Someone likes the salt. It's a dog assault. Look at that. Yeah, oh, would you like to go on and move on to the leg? Swapping up socks. Got a little hot spot going, so I figured that might help.
If you walk in, you drive down here and the front door is up.
Early carrying Anne behind. You're gonna hook up with us later. You ready?
Yeah. Have fun.
We're off. Thank you.
Yeah,
We'll see you. So we just found a couple of wish things, so we're gonna have to blow them. You ready? So you get it all at once. 1, 2. Supposed to do one breath. Good Lord.
I haven't been training holding my breath.
There, we planted some more of them for future runners.
I'll start now though.
Took a wrong turn, no course marking, so that's one of the reasons why we're out here.
It's like off route.
Except for the Chicken Hawk staging area. That's literally what it's called, Chicken Hawk staging area. So I think we need to turn there. But
That was cool, the app actually worked. It was like off route.
oh, I told you.
I always think I'm gonna be right. I'm like, Siri, shut up! And then I look down and it's like, you are way off.
Lovely downhill section the last mile or so. Just a beautiful, soft pine needle surface too. Really good for running. Just the right elevation loss to make it a pleasure. Paragon Mine. So 2 days ago, I didn't know I was going to be coming down here for sure, trying to work out all the details, but I had a bit of a gap in the schedule, and when there's an offer to come and run some back-to-back long days in a place you've never been, with some good support and good people, get to help out a race, get to help out some friends with a startup, doing a application run go, which would be great, and then the race that Steve and Trason are directing, the Overlook. It's very hard to resist, even though it'll be a good bit of sweat. And then following, we'll head over to Western States, which is this legendary race that's been on my mind, on the periphery of what I thought, I'll go check it out sometime, but this is the perfect way to do it. I have a buddy who lives at the start, my friend Doug, and we'll go and jump in partway through and pace someone who's lacking a pacer, who might need a bit of a pick-me-up for the final part of the course. So, another great way to participate and give back, if you can.
Saving me from mountain lions.
That's right, and I'm the mountain lion bodyguard at the moment. Although I think we're making enough of a racket. I don't think we look too appealing. Yeah.
You got it?
Of course I got it. We are at a creek running through some quite dusty trail. You can see the shoes are starting to get dusted up. Alicia's leg, totally dusty. Actually, probably mine are too. Yeah. But just beautiful downhill. Look at this. It's almost like someone's built this here.
Yeah, it's like those Maxims with their ponds.
Came across this lovely little water vessel here. Thought, oh, that's a good place to fuel up water, but I don't think we're quite horses. So we'll leave it. We also got plenty at the moment, so.
I would have tried it. It's a good thing you're here.
We're on Forest Hill Road, just coming into the elementary school. We've been running along the road for, I don't know, maybe a mile. But here is Anne, who has met us. Woo!
Hopefully she runs with us.
It's like the Subaru aid station. Yeah, we're crossing our fingers.
I'm gonna ask her all about running uphill.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for coming.
Welcome. Good. It's not
Hello.
cold though. I don't have any ice.
Oh, that's all right.
You wanna? I can go get it.
No, things about local knowledge on a run
Yeah.
is when you've got it, it makes such a big difference. So we've got Anne here who knows the course probably better than anybody, telling us what to expect. It's like in Vancouver, if it was the Neenacker run or the Baden-Powell, you could say exactly this, this, this. So we're very, very lucky today to get the local intel. So
You're too sweet.
your Outlook race is going to be, is the start this way or this way?
Yeah, it's gonna start at the coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then out around Lollipop and then out this
Lollipop,
way?
Yeah. And then to Auburn.
That should be fun.
The 50K is even better because you start here. You don't have to do the lollipop.
Although the Lollipop's nice.
The lollipop is very sweet.
Yeah, I like that.
that lollipop.
But you get to run more miles on the course. That's always nice, right?
Yeah. The 100K will
50K,
be.
it's kind of like
It's also you have half the horse ride and half the run.
On the Lollipop.
No, on the 50K.
Oh, okay.
16 miles is the run course, and then about 8 are the horse, and then you back on the run course.
And it's the same, it's the 6th of September?
6th of September.
All right, 6th of September, Outlook.
Yep.
The Stones Brew coffee shop. That's the start of the race. Right there for the Outlook race. I think it will be.
quite nice. I've used their washroom before. I didn't buy anything.
It's the corner of Maine and Gold. How's that for mining town names?
Stones Brew. Yeehaw!
Woohoo! More beautiful trail. Sort of fortunate with the weather. It was hot this morning, but seems to have clouded over. So not as bad as it could have been. I think we'll be fine with water and whatnot.
Reminds me of home.
So we're running toward, what's the 16-mile section. And Anne is running a couple of errands and then parking at the end and then running back to meet us. And then we're going to do a little spur up the Poverty section.
And we get to cross the river.
And we'll get to cross the river. Woo! So we're running along the embankment. We can see the river right down there. Gorgeous. At some point we'll make our way down there. But right now, we're just on this lovely trail, again, carved into the hillside. And it's been very runnable for quite a while. A few little short uphills, but nothing too big. Enough to grab a quick gel. So we are, looks like Rucky Chucky
Anne
12.
Anne said, don't drink water around here.
Peach
Cal
Stone.
2, Cal 3. She said maybe you can start drinking water around 10 miles
So,
from her house.
Rucky Chucky 12 miles in. That'll take us up to about 30 miles. And then we're going to go out to Poverty Bar and back, which looks like another 2, 3, 6.5 miles. So that'd be about a 36 mile
It's a good
day.
first day
Trying to
back
do
from injury.
Same tomorrow. But so far, I have to say, the course is beautiful. Top notch. Really fun running. And runnable for the most part. I'm walking the uphills, but runnable. Ready?
Yeah.
Bit of a treat, a very light sprinkle right now. Not what we expected on today. It's gotten more humid.
The flowers are all smelling so nice in the rain.
We've been making pretty good time. We're 22 miles in today. Still just trying to take it easy in terms of pacing. Especially if we want to repeat tomorrow. American River down there. We are, my guess, about 4 miles from Rucky Chucky. And Anne is probably running towards us right now, so I expect to maybe see her in a mile or 2, and she'll run back with us, which will be a treat. That'll be fun. How are you? How are you?
Yeah, it's nice. It started raining, so it's kind of like home.
Yeah.
You know?
Good stuff. Did you get all your errands done?
Yeah.
Hey, you. How's it going? Oh, big kisses. Yes. Very exciting.
Oh no, you lead. It's fun. You're the local.
Just don't go crazy on us.
Oh, I don't go crazy.
So, Anne asked me what would possess me to do a 200. I think actually the big answer is it sounds like regardless of how it works out, it's going to be one heck of an adventure. And it will be one of those lifetime memories, which...
Yeah, that's how I always felt about the 100.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. It is quite a treat to be running with Zoe and Anne. She just cranks nice and steady up the hill, nice light footsteps, where I'm laboring. Of course, starting off with a marathon before running with her might not be the ideal, but still a total treat. Incredible runners. Actually, both Alicia and Anne are. So we made it down to the American River. Let's see, we are 32.9 miles into our day. Gonna have another pretty long day tomorrow. Again, cover some more of the course. We have a good bit of elevation, but I have just pulled my shoes off. You can see how much dirt has accumulated, but I feel like putting my feet in. Anne and Alicia just walked up a little ways. They're going to try and figure out where for their Overlook race the best place to cross is, because it's probably 30 meters across, and it looks like it's deep enough to be overhead with me, and I'm 6'1", so they'll have to figure out a good crossing solution on run day. This will definitely be one of the highlights of the run. Alicia is expounding on the transition to trail running from road running, especially in Vancouver. And she's getting her feet. Now look at that. I cleaned my feet off totally. I lost my socks. Alicia's still got hers. Lift your foot up for a second. Yeah, I see the clear line.
I'm so clean. I'm really good at hygiene.
And Anne is fondly recalling Vancouver running, but lamenting the fact that when she was there, Mom wouldn't let her go out on the trail, so it was a lot of street running, and in Victoria as well. So we're trying to encourage her to come up and pay a visit to meet all the harebrained. We think it's a great runner too. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, we got just the people to hook you up with.
I bet.
Well, I'm kind of like the same, because Achilles saying like after that night run.
Yeah.
But I don't feel it. So.
Well, I survived the last 7 out to Poverty, what do they call it?
Poverty bar.
Poverty Bar and back.
There were no bad guys.
No, no bad guys at all.
Look at this mountain. Right up there.
And the river. Yeah.
I was like, you could kick a can with these. Why would you run in these? And everyone's like, you run in slippers. And now the minimalist is like, you have feet.
So-
Your shoes are so good.
Yeah.
Your slippers are like the little New Balance runners, or?
No, they were like these. But people called these slippers in the day.
What year was that?
Like in the mid-90s, people would make fun of me.
I wish
Until-
I was
until
around
I-
then.
And then to know, you know.
I was missing out. I really want to learn more about the 90s.
I lived through that decade.
I would have loved it. I guess I was there. I just was like really young.
There he is, Bruce, reading a book, babysitting Zoe, who's probably sleeping, is she? Tired?
Now she's up ready to
Hey,
go.
pupster.
Right there. Wait, Zoe.
Well, yeah, so she'll be able to go tomorrow.
Wait, Zoe. Zoe, the other way.
My trail.
You got a good workout in today then.
Yeah,
That's a good long run.
yeah, it was a long
Yeah,
run.
we started late. Oh,
Yeah.
that's because, well, you guys got a little late, and then we had to deal with sheriff
Yeah, the sheriff's bumpus.
bumpus.
That's great.
We got a lecture for contaminating the crime site.
That's funny.
And then a lesson on how to install cameras and write down all the serial numbers of the fridge. You're jumping right on that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, and you put your license plate. Hide your license plate number on the fridge. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Zoe.
Hey, you. Oh, you're going to do some leg licking?
It's so low apparently.
Oh, my
So
God.
we are, and there are
But it's still
probably
good
at
'cause it got
least
tested last Monday.
100 no parking Western State signs everywhere. So clearly they're
Water can be legal,
not as
doesn't mean-
welcoming
It's good for you. It's vitamins.
as some places might be of the race.
Found yesterday.
We have the Steves with us who are going to be marking.
You're gonna eat that a lot.
Alicia brought a pie. This is trail food right here, old-fashioned cherry pie.
Oh, you're gonna be.
Bruce has been an angel and is actually dropping us off. We got a car at the finish. Anne is now fully prepared. Now she's got her second bottle. And she's demoing the new Hokas, hoping they're going to work today, that they'll be flexible enough. And Zoe's testing out the 4-pad paw method. We'll see if she comes with us.
I don't know. I just want to make sure everyone's safe. I'm like the top runners. What's wrong with you?
We're making the observation that as race director, Anne is more concerned with the runner experience than all the logistics. So some of the choices made in building the course have resulted in some challenges. Like cutoff times are quite generous, which means cleanup and getting the flagging taken down can be a bit more of a challenge, which would be good for the runners, especially runners who are a little nervous about completing something within the time. I think with this one, you should be able to just go and march the entire course and still be fine.
It sounds like Anne cooks everything at her house.
Yeah, and she cooks soup for everybody.
I have a big freezer. I got especially for this.
You're really good at valuing your time.
Yeah, I'm not. My black bean soup.
Black bean soup actually sounds delicious.
Black bean soup.
Soup is like magic trail food.
And it's vegan.
A little bit of salt, a lot of liquid, easy to go down, some protein.
It's from like
When you see signs like this, you know someone's gone to town, and not on it with a shotgun, something heavy bore. Like this is a solid metal pipe, and it has absolutely been Swiss cheesed by some of the fine folks in the area. So in some of these runs, not all the locals are excited to have a bunch of lycra-clad endurance freaks running through. Even though the lycra-clad endurance freaks are probably among the last people to throw litter or to cause trouble. They are just different.
Back, and only the 100K will do this, which is...
100K will go back down?
No, they'll go straight.
Oh, they'll go straight.
They come up, Green Gate.
Oh,
Western
I see.
States
So
all
50
the
mile
way.
here and avoids
But this is the part of the old cool course. So,
Very important detail.
very important. Well, it's nice because when you run cool, there's a waterfall down here. It's really beautiful. I
Ah.
don't think you'll see it. So they used to call it Waterfall Trail, but
I like waterfalls. They're quite special.
We're in a great section here. Just beautiful wooded. Good bunch of poison oak at the edge of the trail, which Alicia just managed to tumble into, like the perfect poison oak patch. This is what you want to avoid on the trail. It has a rather nasty oil that will make you itch and rash for a long time. It doesn't pop up immediately, but a good bit of it here. So, on Western States so far, my impressions, the trail looks to be in really good condition. And there's, weather-wise, I think it was raining hard in Squaw, so a lot of the trail dust will be down compared to other years, I'm sure. So, the potential to have a good run this year. Course looks really good. It's not too hot so far. Should be exciting.
whoever flags it...
That way was good too, though.
Yeah, American Creek. I don't think you can go wrong either way. It's like you're talking about 10 meters one way or the other. We got the dog nest monster here swimming.
Dog nest monster, there we go.
Sneezing up a storm.
I'm gonna go for the top. Ready?
You just went and dunked the feet, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that.
I like those other shoes better. Kind of bummer. Maybe it's just my time to wait.
Oh, we just got a shower from the dog.
As usual.
You know, she was so funny, so a couple weeks ago we were running to pick her Wayne, and she just picked Wayne out as a shaker guy.
Shh.
So he was like, I'm done with being shaked. She said, why does she always come here?
So, of course, we need to get from that side where we finished yesterday. We were dipping our legs. That little section there is probably going to be the shallowest. But
We
it's,
just have to decide which way he wants to do it. That's what I would do.
you got sunscreen there, Woodside?
On?
Or maybe 81. I think 81 was the first one.
Auburn 10.2, but that can't be right for us, right?
It is.
Then you just have to run a little farther afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's 12 miles from here. How far will we run?
7K.
4 miles.
Huh. Yeah, because it's 16 miles from, I thought. Yeah, because we go 2 miles more.
From the other side, so it's 12, which boots us up to 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about.
Okay, not 20.
No. Oh,
Okay.
us.
I'm gonna have to revise my journal, my mileage journal.
You'll keep having.
I'll have to cross out the 20, and then I won't. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. Whatever. It's okay. I'll get over it.
I'm not sure where they're saying Auburn is.
Could just be the edge of town.
This is so nice. It's all breezy.
Yeah, it is nice right now.
Oh, pretty, because
If I don't get my 100-mile weekend, though, like there'll be some discussions on.
are you trying to?
No, I'm joking. I don't keep track of anything. I'm just like, you know, well, I haven't done the beginning of Western States.
A nice,
Like yours better so far.
meadowy, nice dirt, a little bit of sand, dust on it, raspberry bushes, and vines, and a squirrel.
Yeah.
You're lucky Zoe hasn't seen you. Oh, she's got her on the case. Go get her, get her, get her. We've reconnected with Bruce, who's come down to meet us on this section of the trail. This is all slight ups and downs, which probably feel much more dramatic on days where you're pushing the pace, which is not the objective of the day. But it's turned into a beautiful bluebird day, blue sky, running along next to the river. It's good to get to know the course. Part of the course here, Mountain Quarries Mine. What do you think, Zoe? Huh? They got a wildlife camera. They must have been listening to Sheriff Bumpkins. I looked at that and I thought for a minute, there is a frog. Check out this piece of art. Reached Roby Point. Looks like only a couple miles to go.
Up there, yeah. And so the 100K thing will go down here. Okay. Yeah, about 2 miles.
And the 50K?
Everything's going
Yeah.
They all converge at no finish.
Yeah. Start finish. I like that. Start finish.
So from Roby Point, Western States takes the road to the high school finish area. Overlook stays on the trail, horse trail, beautiful, and heads up and finishes, I think, at the Overlook. So we're about a mile off the finish. More trail equals more quality in my book. Oh, I see a van. I don't know if that's us. It looks like it is. Zoe!
So you're gonna finish here or at the?
That's the high five waiting for you.
At the Overlook, I thought it would be nicer.
Where are you gonna rent?
The parking lot? I thought
Okay. Should we run over there?
Yeah.
Run over there.
I thought it would
Go,
be
you stay on the.
nicer.
I think we stay on the trail right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, coming in about 10 miles to go, Western States. I've been pacing Mr. Dave Evans for about 28 miles. We got 10 miles to go. His goal was to hit 24, get the silver belt buckle. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen at this point. Woo! Everything you want is just outside your comfort zone. Look at this. Oh, this is perfect. We're gonna come rolling in. Nice work, nice work. Woo! Woo! Look at that, powering up the hill. 175, 175.
What's that? 3.6 to Highway 49.
Let me see what you got.
So not much. Yeah, you're in good shape.
You got some.
Yeah.
Drink some water, let's go.
Right. You're in good shape.
Yeah.
You're on 23 hours pace right now, so you gotta get buffed. Thank you.
I will.
There's Mountain Dew, Sprite, Coke, Lime.
Goo. Is that goo?
No, I have, this is chocolate milk.
Oh, you want goo? You want goo in a cup?
Thank you so much for coming out.
No problem.
Oh, great. You want to
Magic food.
I might just
Do you like grapes?
Oh yeah.
Here. Let's go. Don't get pulled into the station. Let's go.
Good job, man.
Thank you, everybody. Hey,
Keep it up, brother.
there's a legend. Good to see you. Lamp, and let's get going. Let's rock and roll again. So, I've been running with Dave here for 38 miles, almost. 8 hours and 42 minutes. He has done amazingly well. Here he is, the man, the legend. We can smell the school in the distance. He's gonna meet his wife and kids there and beat his goal time by about 55 minutes, claiming the silver belt buckle, which is incredible. He has made up an enormous amount of time over the last 40 miles. Thank you, thank you. Where are we going? Across the bridge? Thank you. So, we'll tune in again in a minute. We got one runner behind us who came up, and she was doing good, but tired. They said left here?
Yeah.
I'm glad someone told us, because how you feeling?
Oh man. Very, very sore.
Dave Evans has just run 100 miles Western State Endurance. Actually, you probably are at just 100, because I think it's just 100.2. And this has been a very good night indeed. Hello. This is where we're going. It's got to be through that gate. That is like Valhalla. You ready to make it look good?
Yeah, my kids here.
Is that them right there?
Doesn't look like it.
Which way? Right around this way?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Let's look for them. They might be waiting on the other side. Here he comes. Yeah, you can turn your headlamp out at this point. Woo-hoo! This is a good day. And the fans go wild.
Yep. Oh, he was so great.
I'm Carrie.
Carrie?
Kurt. Nice to meet you, Kurt.
Yeah. My guy
Kyla?
dropped him out.
Nice to meet you.
So I found another friend to run the pace, and then I called your wife, and I was like, well, I could do the last 20 miles today. She was at the hotel, and yeah. Oh.
This is Dave, the first moment I met him. Here's Ann and Alicia. This is running along Western trails. I ran up ahead and got a couple photos of Dave. This is the American River where they crossed. This is waiting for a pacer and a great ultra beard. Dave also has a great ultra beard at the finish with his family. My shoes just trashed after the run. One of the blisters that I had afterwards. Going up the course in the morning to get to the Overlook and the escarpment. This is the first aid station at the top of the ski lift out of Squaw Valley. It's about a 3,000 foot climb up. I met my good friend John McKay up there, who is going to be also running the Tahoe 200 with me shortly. This is sunshine coming up, the first runners, the winner, Rob Carr, some of the only snow we saw during the day, and Gordon Ainsley, the originator of the run. 14 buckles, 14 wins for Ann, and this is what was earned at the end of the day. It was fabulous.